Now, going on to today, because of what happened 20 years ago, almost 30 years ago, we are in a dilemma where people are calling things blue bar and people are calling things tiger. Are we ever going to get this fixed? Probably not. Because as I've already said, when someone coins a term, there's probably another person working on the same thing, calling it a different thing until they figure out they have the same thing, and then they determine what route they're going to take. We are not getting on the same page about a lot of morphs, and therefore we have a lot of people calling different things, or calling the same thing different things, and explaining how certain morphs work. Even though there's only one way that morph works, people are explaining it differently because that's what they believe based off what they've been told. And yeah, we have to get on the same page. Not only do we have to get on the same page, but all the research and all the resources out there, they have to get on the same page too, which takes a lot of effort. So therefore, that's partially why I'm making all these videos, why I have over 300 videos on YouTube, because I am tired of explaining the same thing to people and then they are essentially not listening, or they argue with me. So I'm just going to put it out there. If you want to argue with me, there's a comment section below. Do what you got to do. But if you agree with me, there's a comment section below. Do what you got to do. If you want to fight on my behalf, go for it. You got to do what you got to do, right? But there are a lot of people out there that call tigers, tigers, blue bars. And there's people out there that could care less and interchange the name every time they have a dragon. Like, I didn't care. To be honest, whenever I started breeding, that was way before my time. I was just calling it what I heard, and I was calling them tiger, and I was calling them blue bar. And honestly, whenever I sell an animal, I say tiger/blue bar, because there's people that call it one thing and people that call it a different thing, and I'll just put both on there because it doesn't even matter to me. But obviously, I want to make sure that everyone knows how it originated, how this came to be, and what the correct term is, because tiger is the correct term, essentially. So the main thing about it is, just get on the same page. I guess that's really the whole thing. Get on the same page. If the big breeders could do it back then when they were trying to figure it out, they got on the same page. But obviously, it was a little too late because blue bar was already out there and they were spreading its lines. But they got on the same page. Why can't we get on the same page? If they already figured it out in the early 2000s, late 1990s. 1990s. Oh my goodness.